So today I'm going to talk about the heuristic that I use to identify a naturally talented person in a specific area compared to someone who was reached there by putting a lot of effort and practice. So you simply do one thing. If you ask any guy like who is let's take an example of an artist who is really good at drawing portraits or any different artworks, and you simply ask him like what is the reason that what is the secret behind it, like how you are able to deliver such kind of beautiful art pieces. And if you ask simple question, and then if the person's able to answer it in the sense entire, like he is able to answer it in a very methodological way, like this is the step one, this is what I do, this is step two, this is what I do, and this is what all the things that I keep in mind, and stuff like that, that gives an entire answer where you can actually reach out to the answer by following the process. Like it is not obvious that you will not going to become an artist just following the process, but he is knowing exactly what he's doing. Now such someone who knows everything to be a person who is like reached there by the practice. And why I'm saying so, because let's say if you but let's say the second example, if you ask someone to do same thing, and he's not able to answer it, like he don't know how he reached to that point, he don't know, it's like he's just making up the answers at the point, like maybe hard work, maybe I'm doing it from my childhood, maybe because of curiosity, and I'm just curious about it, and that very fancy answers, and is not able to actually give the entire process. Now the second guy who's not able to give the entire process is you can consider him as a naturally talented person. And the reason behind this is one thing that a lot of people have observed, that the people who are naturally talented on something not necessarily know the process, the entire flow to reach to that point. They're just good at it, so they don't even think about it that in the way that we think. They don't even think about it like I'm doing it, or this is how I'm following the process and all stuff. This doesn't happen. So and because of this again, this is because of the simple reason. Most of the time we generally listen to the great people, maybe Steve Jobs, maybe Bill Gates, and smart people like these, and in interviews try to understand what is their actually thought process, how are they a great inventor. What is, like if you read Einstein's work, you will probably try to understand what is the process that is following to reach to that conclusion that the time is not, let's say, not an absolute, right? Time is relative. But the thing is, they themselves don't know. They're making up the answers. They're making up the answer. For example, if there's one speech of the Steve Jobs where he's saying connect the dot or something like this, maybe the speech was in Howard or something. But that speech again, if you listen to that speech, not necessarily give the direct answer that what is his thought process was. Is genuinely, I think that is just made up answers. So because now you're going into the college, you're giving the speech and all, so he just trying to make up some story, something so that you can actually listen. But I don't think so this works. So this is how you can differentiate between the two people. And I'm not saying this is the best, this is the best, but at least you know, if you want someone on your team, or if you want someone just identify who's a natural talented or something, this is the way you can at least understand. I'm not saying this is the final answer, but yeah, it can be the start.